I'm ready. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Polytickin Podcast. You bloody eggs. I'm Marcus, that's Sefa. You know what it is, man. Episode 51. All right, 51 episodes. Sheesh, exactly, bro.
Man, second half.
Second half.
100 episodes of the whole game. We in the second half. That's crazy.
Man, what? That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm hella hungry today. I don't know what, bro. You know what I noticed? If I stuff my face right before 8 o'clock the night before, you know, like when I start fasting,
right?
I get so hungry, like around this time. It's only 10:30. But if I don't, like if I eat dinner at 7:30 and I'll just like eat a little snack right before 8 o'clock, I'm like coast. Like I could not eat probably until 2, 3. Like I'm chilling. It's weird, bro. Like last night, right before 8 o'clock, my girl's daughter came and she had hella food from the party she went to.
Okay.
Bro, I ate freaking fried chicken, some freaking lumpias, some garlic shrimp and rice, and some beef. You know, the little shredded beef, whatever. I had a whole little mini plate right at 8 o'clock, and I was like, "Oh, cool, I'll be good till tomorrow." I woke up this morning at 7:30, like, damn, my stomach. I was like, "Oh, I'm dying. I'm weak right now, bro. You're gonna have to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? Lead the charge."
Yeah, I got you, man. Hell yeah, man. Wake him up, man.
How you doing, though, brother?
I'm cool, man. I'm cool. Yeah. Same old shit, you know. Last week, was it on the weekly or the Patreon where I talked about going? Patreon. I think it was the Patreon, yeah. Where I talked about the third open mic that just passed this past Thursday. So I finally fucking went. Shout out to Nina and Nick again. The Sanctuary. The third open mic hosted by the Sanctuary over there in downtown Long Beach. Yeah, the same venue as the last one, and this one was a lot smaller. It's a lot smaller than the second one, which was cool. You know, a lot less nerve wracking, but still,
the venue was smaller, or the amount of people?
The amount of people. Okay. Yeah,
it looked like it was a lot of people in there, though.
Yeah. See, yeah. Don't let the video. Yeah, you was watching it.
Yeah, I went to the By the Sanctuary page, and they had all the clips, and especially when you was on, they was showing the crowd. Somebody was showing the crowd, and I was like, damn, that's a lot of people in there, bro.
Hey, the camera lighting, bro. It was still a good amount of people, like a solid like 30 maybe. But like the last one, this shit was packed, bro. There was no space to move around. That's how big the second one was. But yeah, I didn't back out of this one. I decided to go. And I'm glad I did. It was a huge success, man. It was really fun. Again, it was the same vendors too. Esther's Taste of Polynesia.
Okay.
Morgan's Sushi Bake. Oh. And they had another one where they did baked goods. I know. I'm sorry. I'm talking about food, and you're hungry as hell.
It's cool.
Yeah. It was.
What did you eat? Which one?
I didn't eat. I didn't eat that day. I was kind of too nervous, and I didn't have any money. I was like, fuck, I don't want to eat. It's like, ugh. I was too nervous, bro. But yeah, it was fun, and I'm glad I went, you know.
Yeah. I was excited. You texted me.
Yeah.
Marcus texted me at 12:30, bro. I'm old. I'm in bed. I'm laid up. I got the TV going. My eyes just dozing off. I get a text. Hey, bro. I forgot what you said. Can't wait to tell you about it.
Oh, yeah. I was like, great. Yeah, I got a story. Yeah.
I got a story. It went great. I was like, this guy at 12:30 on a Thursday night, he got work in a couple of hours. He texted me this. I was like, oh, this is going to be good.
Yeah.
It took everything in me not to text you and ask you about it. But here we are. So what differences did you notice between so the first week you did great. And the second time you said you fumbled. You said you stumbled a bit. And then now you're beaming, you're glowing, my brother.
I'm glowing, yeah. So man, this time around, everything that I was supposed to do the second time I did this time, right? I sent the song early to DJ AD. Shout out to DJ AD.
Okay.
You know, actually remembered my damn lines. You know what I'm saying? I practiced just a little bit. You know, a lot like better preparation.
And you
You
was
know what I'm
dressed.
saying?
You was dressed to the T.
I was dressed to the T. They
I
said
seen you.
90s. They said 90s theme. So I was like, what's 90s? What's more 90s than flannel? I was gonna go for the overalls, but I was like, that's just like $40.
Oh yeah, that's that. Yeah, I did. I didn't realize that you didn't go with the overalls, man.
Yeah, just go overalls with the white tee and maybe like some kind of Kango hat or something, and then you good. But I was like, man, I don't have like $50 to shell out for one night. I got $15 to buy this fucking flannel that I can fit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, overall just better preparation. Still a lot of nerves, but just coming to the realization that everybody there is nervous too. But everybody hit their nerves really well, bro, because a lot of those performances were great. Yeah, I just wanted to give like quick shout outs to like all the different artists that I seen out there. There was one, her name was Revived. She was gassing, bro. She's like a rapper singer. I think from New Zealand, maybe born there or something, but she's like Tongan. She's hard. There's a comedian there named KS. He's from Baltimore. They got
comedians too?
Yeah, bro. I thought he was gonna I thought he was gonna like rap or something, but he just started a comedy set, and he was fucking hilarious, bro. KS and his homie Swerve, they both from Baltimore. To YouTube. What it do?
I
drink
the
Mountain
music.
Dew. I
the
like
music.
No, that's Memphis. That's Memphis. Yeah, that's Memphis.
All of that sounds funny to me. I'm sorry.
For real. Hey, what it do? I drink Mountain Dew. Those two, and then you had Yada the Great, the headliner.
She dope.
Yeah, she's nice, man. I finally had a proper introduction because the second time she was just giving props, like, oh, good job, Marcus. But I was too fucking shy, like, oh, don't look at me. This is terrible. But then after the performance, I finally like went up and, it was a lot more like introducing myself and talking to people and shit. It was.
Well, you had
cool.
to be there the whole time. You told me that you was the last person.
So I signed up last, yeah, but then they had like last minute additions because some of the performers are coming from like Riverside, Pasadena. Okay. So, so there was some last minute signups. So there were people who came on after me and then the headliners, but yeah, still.
I was about to say, you got last right before the headliners. Like that's the most important opener.
Right.
I don't know if y'all know this, but if you on a show, the further down on the list, like the closer you are to midnight or 2 a.m., whatever the ending is, the more important you are to whoever threw that show. I had to realize I had a humbling experience in a couple of shows. Like I was the first person there.
Yeah.
I'm performing for my family only in the crowd.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up though, man. Sounds like you went well. And I'm glad that it forced you to stay there the whole time. Because the last couple you've left early, right? Because you got work.
Yeah.
How was it going home that late and then having to go to work? Did it like mess your schedule up or?
No, it was great.
Stay there the whole time next time. You know what I'm saying?
I know, man.
Might as well.
It was a great drive home. It's not like a fucking the long drive home after a loss and shit. You know what I'm saying?
How long was the drive home last week or last time?
The last time, bro, was the longest. It was a silent bus ride, bro, after fucking losing the championship, bro. I was like, bro.
One teardrop as he's like gripping on
bro, everybody hurts. Bruh. Yeah, it was bad, but this time it was a great time, man. Just really chopping it up with people, getting to know them and seeing, like why they're doing what they're doing. There's some Usos out from Long Beach too. Shout out to the Uso Christian and his brother K Duh. They said they were like fans of you, bro. Like they, there's a lot of those performers here are fans of you and your music. So I told them, I was like, yeah, this is my brother Sefa M. And they're like, oh, Sefa M. I was like, yeah, I'm also on the song. So if you were to come out here and do a set, like you would definitely be the headliner, bro. Like motherfuckers out here waiting for you and shit.
Then they have reached out and they said, yo, man, if you ever want to come in, we want to have you headline the show. But I don't think I should be a headliner.
Why?
I'm not a great performer. Like I think like I watch some of the videos and like you got people rapping with no backtracking and you got people, like doing it just straight live instrumentation or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't be doing all that.
I know. Hey, I be cheating too, bro. Yeah, bro. We like track the whole song, bro.
I could write a verse really well. I don't think performing is my forte. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, but I definitely would love to pull up if I'm ever in town around that time. That'll be dope. I'm proud of you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Not only to go like the first time you went to go without knowing anyone and without understanding what's going on. But then also to go back after a not so great experience. It's easy to go back when you up. It's easy to go back when things are going right.
Everybody talking when they up.
But when you start facing adversity, when things stop going your way, and to still go back, bro, that's commendable. So yeah, man, shout out to told you, dog. Told you, man. It'll go great. It's just just a little, and then build on that. Next time, a little more preparation, and it'll be a little better, and then it'll just go from there. So
I'm already writing new material for the next one. I have to. Like I'm tired of our song.
Hey, I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you.
Just again, man. Shout out to the Sanctuary, man. Shout out to Nina and Nick. Shout out to all the performers who went out there and did their thing, man. Please let's keep this going. Shout out. I want to make a point of this too. Shout out to Rosie and Deuce too. I met up with I seen Rosie over there. We were chopping it up a little bit. And she told me that Deuce's short film had been fully funded. So now film is going to be starting next month for her short film. I think it's called Waves.
And who is this? Who are these people?
Rosie, she was one of the girls on the Island Mogul Pod with Tassi 1K.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Deuce is an aspiring filmmaker.
Was she the one that he was hitting on, or was she the one that was on the other side?
I think it was the one on the other side in the black. Okay. I think. Yeah. Okay.
Because did you watch it?
Nah.
Oh my gosh, yo! Shout out to Tassi 1K. Shout out to Island Mogul. Bro, that interview is hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey, Tassi is a fool, bro. Like, oh my goodness. My fault. I'm gonna let you get to that, and I'm gonna talk about that after. But yeah.
All right, yeah, for sure. And Deuce is an aspiring filmmaker / director. I think she's finishing up courses at her school. And now she's like she has a fully funded short film that she's got going on, and film is going to start next month. And she's encouraging any like Polynesian or Pacific Islanders who want to come in and just see what a set looks like and what it's like to be on set for a film or something, to reach out to her and hit her up.
Mm-hmm.
What are you laughing at? Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Does she know about your work history?
What? What the fuck does that mean, bruh? No, you know who you talking about, bruh?
Does she know your resume, bruh?
Yo, if you're talking about that fucking idiot from out there, hell nah, bro. We're gonna keep that locked away, bro.
Does she know? Did she know she was talking to the Samoan Denzel? Like, for real? She ain't even know. She ain't even know, bro. She ain't even know, bro.
The fuck up.
She ain't even know.
Hey.
She was talking to Denny Selly, Washingtonian.
Denny Selly, Washingtonian, man. He's crazy, bro.
You don't even know. Yo, man. And then didn't you do it with your Asian partner recently?
Yeah.
You got a resume, dog.
I got a resume, dog.
Yo, we need to pull up your IMDb page.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Marcus is like, oh yeah, funding. Is that right? Did you tell her you was finna pull up?
Yeah, I did. I told her I wanted to check it out.
Okay.
And see what it's like to be on a legit set.
All right.
Yeah.
Did she know that you could be the main character?
Nah, man, she doesn't.
Yo, what was your storyline? Remember, let's talk about what would our story be? You should tell her about it.
Wait. What are you talking about?
Remember, we had some what would you write as a sitcom for a Polytickin?
Oh yeah.
Hey,
yeah. Hey,
it's in the cards.
We're gonna workshop that.
Hey,
Deuce, what's up? All right, we're trying to get this TV show off the ground. What's up?
Deuce, Rosie, holla at your boy.
You know what I'm saying?
He got one hell of a resume. He got ask about him.
Yeah. But yeah, man. That's all my shout outs. That's all I did, bro. Was just that open mic, and it was awesome.
Marcus went in there and said, check this out. We finna take y'all on my podcast and write a whole commercial about y'all today.
Yeah, not a sponsor. To do this for free.
Yeah, no, and also just to add on to what you said, shout out to Ali Mogul, shout out to Tashi 1K, shout out to everybody that was a part of that interview. I forgot to bring it up, but that interview was hilarious, bro. That dude Tashi is, dog. I could see him with like TV, like with like as a host. I mean, he's already hosting. He already hosts, he hosts shows already in Washington. But I could see that fool just really taking it somewhere, dog. He's I don't know what you would call it, magnetic. His charisma is up there. That fool's he's just hilarious, and he makes everything that he's a part of like fun to watch, like straight up. So that interview was hilarious. He was hitting on old girl the whole time, bruh. He was hitting on her the whole time. I don't know which one it was. I forgot the names, but he was hitting on her the whole time. So if that was the one you was chilling with, oh, bro, you gotta watch it. You're gonna be dying, bro. That fool was a fool.
All right, yeah. Now I have to for sure.
As for me, what I've been up to, so I've been volunteering at the Native Center, and so apparently they sign up all the volunteers to be a part of this thing called a community learning program.
Okay.
I didn't really sign up for it, but they signed me up for it, and I didn't say no. So I was like, oh, yeah, for sure. Right. She got me when she was like, they will be providing snacks in the lunch. So I was like
okay, sign me up.
So I went Thursday. So it's the next 2 Thursdays. So it was last Thursday and then 2 more Thursdays from 8:30 to 4:30. Bruh. I cannot believe we as kids was doing this for every day for 12. I don't know how long it's been. I cannot believe we subject kids to this torture. And I'm not saying anything against the program. The program was dope. It was very informative. And it was also like interact. Like we got to meet everyone in our class. There's 20 of us or 22 of us. And so like to meet everybody that are part of this community is dope. It was fun, but just the act of sitting and having someone talk to you, this is no knock to the course. I personally can never see myself back in school, bro.
Yeah.
Like at all. I was, bro. We was lit. So we started off with a circle. Like we sat in a circle and we were talking and everyone was introducing themselves. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Some people took 15 minutes just to tell their story, bro.
Oh, hey, you give some people a microphone, all of a sudden, you know what? That's some shit to get off my chest.
That was a lot. That was a lot. I ain't gonna lie. But it was cool. Everybody seemed super nice. There was some pretty interesting stories in there too. But then after we got back and we read some pieces in the notes, and the lady was showing a video, and then she was talking to us. I'm sitting here like, all right, for sure. We probably been here half the day already. It's probably close to 12:31, something like that. Halfway mark, whatever. It was 10:36, bro.
Oh yeah.
It was 10:36.
Oh yeah.
Bruh, I had to do this. Like I had to keep my eyes open. Oh man, I never been this type of person, but on lunch I took a walk.
Yeah.
We had a 40-minute lunch and I took a walk. I walked back home and I was walking around in the sun trying to wake up. I was like, yeah. So I mean,
why, God? This guy walking. Why? The sun is so bright out here. I have to wake up.
This has everything to do with the act of learning and nothing to do with the course. The course was dope. We learned a lot about the history of indigenous people, especially the history of the local indigenous people. Like we had a map to show of like different territories of different people, and we got to see exactly where we're at and whose land that we're on. Even meeting the people in the class, some of them were indigenous people, most of them weren't. And just hearing the reasons why they were taking the class. All of these people, they got, like me, I'm taking the class because I ain't got nothing else to do. You know what I'm saying? My schedule was kind of open. but some of these people was like 10, 20-year careers. Yeah. Some were retired and working on their second career. So for them to take time out of their schedule to come to this, it meant a lot to them. And I felt bad because I'm kind of like, well, I'm down the street and you got free lunch. Not to say my intentions are bad or anything, but I just didn't feel like I belonged in the realm of like purposefulness for being there.
Right. Well, I
So,
mean, shit, your purpose there is to learn. You learned something, right? And it was very informative for you. You know what I'm saying?
They're
trying to reach out to people just like you. Maybe they're tired of seeing those same old fucking faces. It's like, bro, you show up to this shit every goddamn month. We need some new blood in here.
I didn't have the altruistic factor that everyone else had. They had people who were like, I'm of settler descent and I would love to take this class so that I'm not offending anyone. I want to understand the cultures and I want to understand where my place is on your people's land, like y'all land. And it got to me. It was just like, I volunteer here every day. And I'm
hungry.
I just, hopefully though, by the time we're done, I could feel a little better about things. But nah, it was really dope. I'm surprised that they hold this for free. Like literally, like, they take, whoever, the lady who's running it, she has a salary, she has things to do, but they're taking it, like they're putting money into this type of program to basically teach anyone who wants to be taught, like, hey, this is the correct way to do things. I was just like, wow. And this is open to the community. Anybody can sign up for it. There's a waiting list, but then you get the class, you get 3 days of three full days of class. And then also in the morning, they had snacks, they had coffee and tea and like biscuits and scones and stuff. Nice. And then for lunch, we had like a turkey dinner, mashed potatoes, roasted vegetables, gravy, like straight up. Like,
yo, your eyes are lighting up right now recalling that part. Yo, they had a turkey dinner, bro. Mashed potatoes and gravy is crazy.
I went and got seconds and I took some home. It's like,
who's this freaking nerd over here making plates to go home? Who?
Nah, hold on. Don't do me like that. I didn't make the plate. They made the plates and they said,
"Don't lie, bro."
I swear. Don't try to play me, bro.
Made 3 trips to that line, bro.
I made 2 trips. Okay. I went the first time, and then I ate, and then I had got my plate early, right? So then the people that was directly next to me, they was kind of at the end of the line. So by the time they got their food and sat down, I was done.
Yeah, damn,
bro. I used my technique, bro. That's why I'm telling you, bro. You gotta listen. I used my technique. I cut off a piece of the turkey. I cut off a little piece of the mashed potatoes, and a lot of the vegetables. I left it on my plate so that it seemed like, oh, he can't even eat that no more. Yeah. So I just sat there and I waited for them to finish. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna get more. You know what I'm saying? It works.
That's a lot of mental manipulation on your part, bro.
Hey, whatever works, bro. I'm used to it.
Yeah.
And then I went and got seconds, and then afterwards, it's funny though. I didn't make my own plate, but I did do this.
Okay.
I seen when I got my seconds because I was like one of the only ones to get seconds. It was me and another dude. I seen when I got seconds there was hella turkey left, right? So then I was like, okay. Let me see what they finna do with this. So the whole time, like the second half of the class start, everybody in the front, and I'm looking at the back. I'm looking at the lady that's putting the food away, right? And I see her. I'm like, oh, to-go plates, to-go containers, okay. And I start seeing how many she made. She made 3 boxes, right?
Okay.
With the turkey, she made 3 boxes turkey mashed potato. But then when she brought them to the front of the door, we're like, usually that's how we do it at the Fridays soup lunch. Okay. You hand them out as they go. When she went to the front of the door, the homie from the kitchen came in to just check in, and she took 2 of the boxes with the turkey dinner and she gave it to him. She's like, "Yeah, go ahead, take it." So then he bounced out. Okay, I was like, "Bruh, there's only 1 more box left." Yeah, the rest of it is roasted vegetables, and I want the roasted vegetables. So then I was thinking, like, and literally everyone's looking at the teacher or whatever, and we're like watching the video or something. I'm looking at the door. I'm like. Every time someone walk in, I'm like, please. And then I said, you know what? Shoot, man, freak that. I went over there. I walked past it to go use the bathroom. I just went and washed my hands and I came right back in. And then I seen her, she was standing there. She was standing there watching the video from right next to the place. And I looked, oh, what are these?
Yo, this guy, bro. This guy's incredible, bro.
It was three containers, and you can see it on the top. It said roasted vegetables, and then the last one said turkey and mashed potato. I was like, she's like, oh yeah, feel free. These are the leftovers. Go ahead, take it. Go ahead, put it in your bag. And I reached
turkey and mashed potatoes.
I reached all the way over, bro. I got the
damn.
I picked that mug. I was, thank you so much. Yeah. You sure? Are you sure?
You sure you don't want the roasted veggies? Oh yeah, no, I'm sure. This is great. Thank you. Lovely program.
I feel bad because I put this in the notes. Like, yeah, this is a great program, and all I'm talking about is the food.
That's what this show devolves into, bro. We just keep talking about the food that we ate.
For real. Somebody asked us about the end of the world. We said, what would we eat?
Yeah.
What is our problem, bro? We're hella fat. Oh man. One of the things that I didn't want to touch on right before we move on is one of the things I learned is when they're introducing themselves, when indigenous people introduce themselves, they say their name, but then they also say, like, to me, I look at it like it's very gangbang. Like it sounds like a gangbanger, right? Because they be like, I'm so and so from this tribe. My mama is so and so from that tribe.
Yeah.
My daddy is so and so from that. And it just reminds me of like when gang, you know how they like, man, what's up, man? Just like they say everything about their address. And so I always thought like that reminded me of, you know, it's like a little slice of home when I hear them introduce themselves and they talk about where they come from and the people that they come from.
Right.
I learned that they introduce themselves and then they introduce their family, their parents or their grandparents, because it's a form of accountability. When they introduce themselves and they talk about their families that they bring in, it holds them accountable to a higher standard, because from then on, anybody that you're addressing now knows who your parents are and who your grandparents are. Therefore, you are directly representing them in that conversation or in that interaction.
Okay.
So when people introduce themselves in that way, it's for y'all to know, but it's also for them to remind themselves, this is who I represent. This is who I'm representing in this conversation, in this interaction. And I thought that was pretty dope, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh, that's cold. Like, especially in Samoa, if you would do that, it would be more impactful because everybody knows everybody back home. Yeah, the community's not that big. You know, the population ain't that too many. So then, if you were to say, I come from whatever, they would already know what village you from, what part of the village you from, what car you drive, you know? So I thought that was dope. So yeah, shout out to the community learning program.
You're gonna introduce yourself like Daenerys Targaryen from a fucking Game of Thrones. Daenerys Targaryen, first of my name, Dragon Queen, Mother of Dragons.
Yeah, that's exactly. I was just like, hey man, what's up? I'm Seth from Sacramento.
yeah.
But yeah, man, dope.
Like Plaza Rec.
Oh no. It's
like
Seth from Sacramento. You know, we just keep it like that. It was hella awkward. We was in the office chilling, and a couple of us was there, and then my homie was like, "Oh, how many tattoos you got?" I was like, "Oh, I got 2." He's like, "What do those mean?" Like, well, one is from my uncle who died, and one is from my uncle who's in jail. It's like, a lot of people when I posted this tattoo was making fun of me. Did I tell you that?
No.
They was like, not a lot of people, but people on Twitter. I didn't know any of them, but I remember seeing tweets like, "Why the hell would you get a free this person tattoo?"
Oh,
what about when they get out?
Conversation. Oh,
and I was like, "Well, because he's not getting out." But you know, because my uncle, you know, shout out to my aunt, you know what I'm saying? He got life. But if he did get out, the tattoo, I ain't really tripping that much. I'll be too elated So I'll be too happy, for when he gets out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was funny.
Just add he's free after.
He's free.
He's free. He's free.
Or at the bottom, but it's backwards now.
Yeah.
They say
she go free. Yo. Hey.
Or maybe at the top put he's and then he's
yeah.
free. Chico, and then at the bottom, welcome home.
Like, bro, the formatting on your tattoo is kind of crazy.
What is that, MLA?
That MLA script is crazy, bro. Oh. Shoot. Yo, chill out, guy. Yo, chill the hell out, guy. Wait a minute. Okay.
So, man, that's what we've been up to.
Yeah. Shout out to the community learning program. Shout out to the sanctuary, man. Everyone. Shout out to all of y'all and us. Yeah. Because we're killing it. What? What? All right, let's move on.
You know who's not killing it? People in Samoa. The people in Samoa, you guys are killing our happiness with all this news and all these videos.
What the feezy, bro? What is going on out there?
I have no idea. Like,
good Lord.
Do you want to talk about it, or who's gonna bring this weird topic?
Yeah, I got it. Hey, as soon as you say weird, I got it. So the other day,
okay. What the hell kind of disclaimer is that?
Okay. It sounded whatever. It sounded better in my head. Shut up. Shut up.
Anything weird, I'm on it.
Yeah. Me. No, so the other day we had gotten a DM on the Instagram, and it was for a TikTok where it showed a video that was all in Samoan. It was all in Samoan, and it was a video of these group of guys was walking towards something, and then they was walking towards something, and then you see in the view a man tied up like a damn pig. All right, on sticks, bro, carrying them out like they're about to, roast this dude. Like literally, arms, hands, hands and feet just tied up on the stick, and they're carrying him out. Yeah. And I was like, dude, there's no context. I mean, there's context. I just don't understand Samoans. I don't know what the hell is going on. But I don't even know if I wanted to hear context because I just seen a man tied up like a pig in Samoa. So then, the one that who sent us the video, I asked her, like, yo, what's the entire story? And then she tells us, she says, I guess a pastor in Samoa built a fence and pigsty on that old man's land. The man comes to confront him and swears at the pastor. The pastor had people tie him up like a pig and they beat him. And I was like, what the hell? And then I sent that same one to the group chat, and then there was even more disturbing things that came out from that. I don't know if I want to bring that part up.
Well, I mean, didn't they cut his ear?
Yeah, ears, both.
Well, I don't think they cut it off. I think they cut into it like they cut into a pig. That's basically what they did.
What's up with this pig symbolism?
Because it was a pigsty, I would assume. Marcus, you did not have all this information and just make that connection just now.
No, it's not that. It's just like, why are you sticking so close to the theme here? It's like you could have done it any other way, but you decided to do the entire thing based on the pigsty. So what if you had a chicken coop? What the fuck are you gonna do? Cut his head off, bro? What the fuck are you gonna do, Samoa? What the hell?
Dip him in some flour?
Yo, for real, like fucking fry him up? Look, you guys are so good at your themes and keeping it up with the theme. That's crazy.
That's funny. I never done it.
Like what? Like, bruh, are you serious right now? Like, hey, I'll give this to you, Samoa. You're really good at keeping up with your themes, man. Because goddamn, that is crazy, bro. Bro, what?
Never thought of that. That's why. Which one of them in the angry mob was like, Dale, do him like the pig?
Anyway, he wants to get mad at the pigsty. We treat him like a pig. Shit, get his ass. Like fuck, bro.
Who the hell? Oh yeah, that's a great. I didn't think of that. But that's a great. And then, so who's stupider? The person who said we should keep it in the pig theme, or the people who are like, yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's definitely the people, bro. What the fuck? That mob mentality, like, hey, that sounds like a good idea. I mean, they were fighting about a pigsty. It just makes sense. We have to dress him up like a pig. Yeah, that's great.
Oh my god, yo.
Like, oh man, I seen that video and I was just tripping out. I was like, dude, what? This ain't the middle. Like, I feel like, and not to be offensive or anything. Yeah, see, that's some extreme stuff. I know. I gotta chill out. I know. You know what? We gonna
bleep that.
We gonna bleep that. Yo, never mind. You know, I'm gonna shut the hell up, bro. I'm gonna shut up. Oh, that's bad. Look, man.
All right,
look,
time. 11:08. Bleep. Timestamp, bro. You gotta,
I don't
gotta get us canceled.
I know, bro. Oh, it's getting. I'm saying it's such an extreme response to such a stupid fucking thing, and then you realize that the guy who set that up is a pastor. You know, the pastor is the one who just led this revolt, and I'm just sitting there like, led a revolt, fucking led this fucking this whole pig theme, dress him up like a pig shit. Like, bro, it's crazy.
It is.
So, what did you think about that when you seen that video? And learn the context.
Well, when I seen the video, I was like, ain't no way this is
yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie. Let's be real. Sometimes them Easter skits be going crazy. That's the first thing I thought. I was like, yo, this church, they trying to one up whoever at the motherfucker, because this skit is crazy. I've seen some crazy skits, especially like with the fake fighting that looks real. So then I kind of was like, nah, this is that. This is a skit that's just a part of the Bible that I don't remember reading. And then when I found out the context, I was honestly, I was patting myself on the back, not because of anything that happened, but because this just proves our point from the violence and all of that situation. Because I'm sitting here, and I guess it's because we're American. I guess it's because we're spoiled
first world problems
with the idea of a justice system, right?
Okay.
To some people that might be the justice system, but to us, or to me, the way I view it is like, I don't know if anything short of like murder or inappropriateness towards kids, I don't know if anything short of that is deserving of this kind of treatment. So then getting the context to know that, oh, you cursed at a pastor. Okay.
Yeah. And no, but that just shows like how much power we give to our pastors in the community.
That's like, you hog tie somebody up and carry him.
Come on, bro.
Like,
come on.
Nothing justifies that. And you know what's
crazy? The pastor fucked that up. He did that first. He went and encroached on that man's land and put the pigsty there. And then he has the nerve to tie him up.
And for everybody in the comments saying, oh, that's what he got. Oh, that, you know, if you listen to him talk, he's Uluvale or whatever they were saying. All right. They were saying, oh, if you watch the video of him talking, you would understand why he got tied up like that. No,
I still don't understand. I don't give a fuck what it is.
If he, you know, like, it's gonna be the same people enabling this kind of behavior. We look at violence like, bruh, he got kidnapped. Kidnapped technically is when you get moved without your authority.
Yeah, you don't have to be put in the trunk of a car and to be kidnapped. Yeah,
all you gotta do, you gotta get moved a couple feet without your consent, like forcefully moved a couple feet. You know, especially when you tied up like that. That's a kidnapping charge. That's an attempted murder charge. There's nothing that y'all could say to convince me otherwise that this man deserved to be tied up like a pig. And the fact that y'all are justifying this and saying there is a reason, or there's room for this type of big treatment.
Yeah.
It just shows how comfortable y'all are with this idea of just tyranny, you know, just ruling with like an iron fist and just saying like, it's my way or you're gonna get punched. It don't make no sense.
See, people think that like there's nuance in every single conversation, so there's something to dive deep into. But situations like this, there's no nuance. That shit was not fucking right.
Yeah.
There's nothing divisive about that.
And
You just trust this man up like a fucking pig and sliced his ear over some dumb shit. How can you justify that? And it's because people just they try to rationalize it in their own head and shit. Like they think there's something deeper going on, but it's like it's not.
the same people who are saying, yeah, he deserved it, he deserved it, he deserved it. If that was your grandpa and he cursed at a pastor, would you feel the same way?
Yeah,
you wouldn't. The same people saying, "Oh, he deserved it." If that was their family, they would be on the net saying, "I'll kill anybody." But, they'll be on there talking the exact opposite.
Mm-hmm.
If the truth is the truth, it's the truth everywhere, not just in one circumstance.
Right.
And in this circumstance, it doesn't hold up in any scenario. That's ridiculous. There are other, and it just goes back to our talk of before. Like, there are other ways to resolve conflict. It don't always have to end like this. Y'all are making us look dumb. Yeah. And I mean, I'm not really one to care what other people think. But not even dumb to other people. Y'all making us look dumb to us.
Yeah.
There's a lot of us watching this embarrassed by this type of stuff. Yeah, no, it just we are too comfortable jumping to violence. I'm gonna keep saying this. Every time this pops up like this, we are too comfortable. I mean, after having the talks in the comments and after our conversations before in the other podcasts, I will say sometimes violence might be the answer. It might be the answer. But in a lot of cases, it should be the last resort. And in a lot of cases for us, it's the first. It's the only resort.
Right. I think what we can sorry, what happened?
No, I'm just saying when violence is the first resort or the only resort to handling conflict, we end up with a situation like this. Well, first of all, just having it happen is in 2023. Having this happen is crazy. Yep. But the crazier part of it happening in 2023 is that people are justifying it. And that's because we jumped to violence the very first, any little hiccup when it comes to kids, when it comes to family, when it comes to any situation with other people, the first line of the first reaction is violence for us. When that happens, we end up with stuff like this, and we end up with people who say, nah, that's what he got.
Right. But I think it's easier for people to say that because of his title and who he is. He's a pastor. Yeah. And we've like I said, we've yielded so much power to the pastors in our community that they feel like they can do shit like this, and it's cool. And then they're gonna have their supporters who like, hey, why'd you talk? Yeah. why'd you talk bad about the pastor like that? Maybe you should have fucking get tied up by your hands and feet. I still cannot let go of that. And like, that's something that I feel like that's something we need to focus on too, is the fact that this pastor had the nuts to be like, you know what? I know that I can get people to be like, I can fuck this guy's life up. Yeah. So what the fuck does that say about our community, bruh? Besides the fact that we resort to violence first and last, it's like, bro, if some regular dude was to try to whip up a crowd like that, it would be a lot harder for him to get that kind of support. But that pastor was just like, you know what, bro? I'm a pastor, dude. I can do whatever the fuck I want in this community, bro. Yeah. Tie his ass up and cut his ear. Stuff the apple in his mouth, too. I can do what I want. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I remember when I moved to Samoa, a lot of people, like a famous saying amongst people, amongst anybody, was, if you want to be rich in Samoa, you either be a politician or a pastor, and that was, for the most part, it was, the biggest houses that you see. And of course, there are families out there who have been rich forever.
Right.
Like I'm not going to name any, but there are certain families who have a name where you're like, that family has been rich since the beginning of time. Right. And we're not talking about them because maybe some of them might be pastors and stuff, but that money has been there. They got some generational wealth going on, but for the people that aren't part of those family trees, if you see a big old house, you know what I'm saying? They're either a politician or a pastor. That's the only way That from what I've heard, that's the only way to be rich in Samoa. So it holds true that these people in these congregations have power over the people that is just unrivaled, bro. And it's not always in good hands.
No.
It's quite often in bad hands.
Yeah. Straight up, bro.
Honestly, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Quite often it's in bad hands.
Quite often.
Are you in bad hands?
You better call Saul. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this story is crazy. There's a lot of people talking about it online, of course. It's going viral on TikTok, of course.
Crazy.
And yeah, that's
man.
No, it's not okay.
That's a big no. That's a big not okay. Yeah,
it's not okay.
It's not okay.
And also, I feel like I'm gonna be talking about this forever, but I just want to put this up.
Okay. What?
Just because you get attacked or just because you get whatever, it doesn't justify you doing whatever you want to do in retaliation. Maybe morally, because I'm going right back to the mom and the daughter or whatever, and her running at her with a hammer or whatever.
Yes.
It's like when you see videos of a dude arguing with a girl and the girl slaps him and then he body slams her or something.
Right.
It don't make that okay. Like, you can neutralize the situation. You can neutralize the threat.
Okay, so how do we neutralize the threat then, Sefa, if I can't body slam her after getting slapped?
You can push her off. You can walk away. You can bounce out. You faster than her. You stronger than her. You can hold her down.
Right.
I think a lot of these comments are rooted in like, oh, if this person slaps me, I could do whatever I want to them. It's not. It's not logical. It don't hold up anywhere but in the conversation on TikTok comments.
What do you say to those for self-defense or whatever?
Like, it does you could get threatened, and if somebody, you pull out a gun and they turn around and run and you shoot them in their back, you're at fault.
Yeah.
They're not a threat.
But there's a difference between that and a girl slapping the fucking shit out of my face unprovoked.
You still gonna get charges if you body slamming her and doing it. Like, she's no longer a threat and you still continuing like that. Don't
that's crazy.
That's what a lot of
the threat. Okay.
Yeah, like you could stop that and be and not have the bodies, not Batista bomb some chick down the you don't have to do that. And a lot of these people are like, oh, she did this little thing, so you can do what you want. It don't work like that. It only works like that in y'all brains.
What's the thing? It only works like that in y'all brains. Wait, what's the thing about equal and opposite reaction? If I get slapped in the face, maybe an equal reaction would be to slap back.
Okay.
I won't Batista bomb her through a table.
But okay. I can see that really being bad. I can see that being okay, but just some of these comments is like taking one little, one offense. Right. Like, you a dude, you stronger than her. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, my mind is all flustered because I just read a comment.
Yeah, look how angry he is. Hell yeah.
I don't get it, bro. One of the things in the community learning program we was talking about was sometimes when we deal with people who are offensive or like ignorant, it's hard. Like, when they ask, like when you're face to face with them, how do you tell them how you feel, rationalizing the way that they'll understand? And one of the ladies was like, it's so frustrating that some people think that this clear racism is not offensive at all, and I'm stuck trying to figure out how to say it. And that's exactly how I felt. But
yeah,
it's like, it's right there. You don't see it, you an idiot. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, bro.
Yeah, you want people to like just fucking like.
I told her, I said, yeah, it's kind of like explaining a color. It's like, well, how do you explain the color green?
Can't.
It's kind of hard.
It's green. Green.
Anyways, shout out to whatever. Man, Samoa, y'all Samoa, y'all gotta chill out, man.
Yeah,
Y'all
what
gotta
the hell?
chill out, dog. Y'all doing way too much.
Yeah, that's
You
crazy.
need to cut it.
You need to cut it. Oh shoot, man. What else is on the docket, man?
Also you posted in the group, fires in Mokulea, in North Shore, Hawaii. They're dealing with another fire and it looks pretty big, bro.
Yeah.
We don't really have too much on it, but just to shed light, you know, whenever big things like, you know, the Maui fires happen, it actually was talking about it at the soup lunch this week. We live in a world where information is so bountiful. It kind of like comes in one day and it's gone the next, you know. And so it, you know, whatever audience we have, whatever platform we have, we definitely want to still say, you know, people in Maui are still suffering and reeling in from the devastation. And the fact that there's another fire, you know, on the other island in Oahu, that's a lot for the Hawaiian people to deal with. I'm sure there are people in North Shore who also have family in Maui, or people in Maui who also have family in North Shore who are getting hit from both, you know, natural disasters. So just wanted to spotlight, you know, Hawaii and the people of Hawaii. You know, there's still that account with the personal Venmos for people who are directly affected by the Maui fires. I still see people talking about that all the time. And then now Mokulea, if y'all want to look that up as well, you know, they're dealing with some fire now. And yeah, we just wanted to put that out there so people could be aware that people are still suffering. And, you know, if y'all could help, if y'all could amplify that call for help, by all means, we'd appreciate it. And I know they'd appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who did oh, it was just Instagram, huh?
Yeah. From Hawaii News Report. Yeah. Shout out to them, man. Always on top of things. I'm glad that we follow them.
Do you follow? Did you used to follow Hungry Hawaiian? It was I don't know if this is tasteless bringing this up after we just said that, but it was like the world star of Hawaii.
Nice. Okay. Nah.
It had all the fights.
Hungry? Wait, what's it called? Hungry Hawaii?
It was Hungry Hawaiian. I think it was supposed to be a flip on Hungry Hippo, I think. Yeah, I don't know if it's still around. I think it might have changed their name or something, but
yeah, it's the Daily Loud now.
They used to post all the fights, and I remember one was at like near where I used to work at. I was like, "What the hell? What was this? I wasn't there."
Did you go to Did you go to it? You should have went. Like, oh, this is where it
happened. Every time I walked by, every time I was walking to my second job, I would walk by it. So then I was like, "Yeah, that's the bush. That's the bush." Yeah. Kid got kicked in his face at that bush right there. 7:02 this Thursday, last Thursday.
Hell yeah, bro.
Do you got any like local Carson pages that you follow?
Yeah. There's a Facebook group that I followed.
No, you on a Facebook,
bro? What? The Facebook group is called it's called Crimes in Carson. So people just report, you know, whatever the hell's going on in the city and shit, and a lot of it is like keep an eye out for this guy. He's smashing people's car windows. Has anybody seen my dog? I haven't seen it in a couple months, but you know, yeah, that's the only one I really subscribe to. I guess I gotta follow more pages like that because goddamn, this show's turning me messy, bruh. I've been wanting to know the tea about everything.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
It's my fault. I do. Every time we talk about something like Marcus, I'm gonna need you to scroll on Twitter. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to scroll the timeline, look for something messy. All right, for real. I can't be the only one messy in this pair, in this duo. All right, I'm looking real Wendy Williams this right now. You're looking real Barbara Walters right now, asking good questions and not being messy at all. Now we need to switch this up.
Okay. Damn, bro.
We're almost at the hour mark.
Yeah.
If you want it, you know, we don't have to keep this going, or we can if you like, and we can go to that first
time. Yeah, I feel like we could save that one.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
We had it.
Why?
No, I'm just saying.
What?
You want to what?
What?
You said I want to what?
We can save it.
Okay.
I got a tear under my eye.
Oh man,
Samoa is breaking my fucking heart,
dude. That is so crazy. Imagine if you online and you just see your dad get tied up like a pig, bro.
Come on, bro.
Because he has to have kids.
Yeah.
We need to interview the family. Hey man.
Yeah, come on the show.
Hey, family of the guy, man. Come on the show. Let us know how y'all feel. I would be so mad.
Yeah.
How would it? Oh man, that's crazy. In 2023 for that to happen, that's upsetting. I would cry. I would cry if I wasn't already hungry. Like I feel like I need all my nutrients and I need the salt in my tears right now. I can't give it up.
Fuck up, bro. You wanna talk about that or what? You good? What's up?
We chilling. Don't forget to subscribe to the Patreon for extra episodes, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in every week. We got a Patreon episode coming out this Thursday. So subscribe and you'll get 25 backlog episodes plus a 26 this Thursday. Also, we're gonna be recording a mailbag hopefully this week. And if that's the case, send us in your questions. We want to hear, if y'all need some advice, if y'all have an awkward scenario situation y'all want to chime in on, y'all want us to talk about, not even just questions, just, comments, concerns, anything, you know what I'm saying? Let us know at the Polytickin Podcast on Instagram, at Oh Hello Marcus on Instagram, at Sefa on Instagram. Also, the Polytickin Podcast 1 at Gmail if you want to keep it a little more discreet.
Yeah.
Anonymous, you know what I'm saying?
Very 2002 with your old asses. We got y'all covered too.
Yeah, we got you. Anything. Other than that, anything I miss?
No, I think you hit it all on the head, man. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got too. Ditto everything he said. Thank you all for still rocking with us, man. 51 episodes of this shit, and we're gonna keep going, man. All right? Stop tying your family up like a pig to try to prove a goddamn point.
Y'all are wilding out there.
Y'all are wilding out there.
And don't say don't say it's deserved. None of that. We don't want to hear none of that.
Look, he gave attitude to the pastor, man. He had to get tied up like that, dude. He fucking deserved it, dude. You all suck. God damn it, Samoa. Do it better.
Yeah.
But if there's anything else, man, or nothing else, bro.
Get us out of here, brother.
Okay, get us out of here.
I'm so hungry, bro. I'm like,
I know.
Like I'm hazy right now, bro.
I know. I'm sorry. We got it.
No, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. But in the sitcoms where it's like a flashback or it's a dream scenario, and then there's like fall, like it's hazy right now, bro. I'm about to pass out.
Okay, let's not stall anymore. We gotta get some food. All right, I gotta get the Uso some food, man. This has been another episode of the Polytickin Podcast. You bloody eggs. I'm Marcus. Sefa M. Go fa. Soy four.
Yeah, fa.
Pa.